We got this card. It was mentioned earlier in a video, one of our videos about the timing tape card. As you can see right there, it's MST part number 8985. Currently $6.21 each at Summit. And there's 8 different tapes on there for you to put on your harmonic balancer for your different timing needs. And also it is for different size, diameter harmonic balancers. It goes from 5.250 to 8 inch. As I said before, there's 8 different tapes, or if you want to talk cam talk, the tape will go from 64 degrees before top dead center to 14 degrees after top dead center. So we used to we use those. They come in handy, if for nothing else, reference, but they do come in handy, because we have found that when you're finding top dead center, the mark on the dampener and the timing tab mark don't correlate. So unless you're sure, don't trust them. And sometimes we have to make our own top dead center mark. So you know you have a dampener, a timing tab, the cam the way it was ground, and the distributor gear the way it was cut. 4 culprits that can definitely throw your findings off if you let them. Now the distributor reference is in a timing sense, of course, but once you're certain that your mark is TDC without any doubt, I mean, you're dead nuts right on, and you're absolutely sure of it, and you're getting a different set of information from the tab and the dampener, just go with that mark, use that mark only, and remark everything else to your top dead center mark. Don't be surprised if you have to do this. This orange arrow right here is pointing to this hole right here. And this hole is where the secret passage is. People refer to it as a secret passage. Where that cup is, there's a cup down in there. And on this block, it's 1.340 from this plane where the yellow dots are on, because it's stepped right here, so the number 5 cap can go down on here. It's stepped right there. So it's from this plane, 1.340. And I checked the other block, which is the 410 block, and the 410 block, it's only down 954 thou. So that's a difference of 386 thou. The other block, the 410, it's been to the shop before, but this one never has. It's OEM factory. But you have to make sure that that cup doesn't block the oil passage coming from the oil filter boss here. If you're doing it yourself, you got to make sure that it doesn't block the passage. It's right here. This passage goes right here. So the passage starts right above these yellow marks here. We'll show you later. And it comes out right there. So it takes the oil from the oil filter, from the adapter here, and that passage cannot be blocked. So when you're looking down there and you're measuring, if you're doing it yourself, make sure that passage is not blocked or it's not going to be good. So I checked the 410 block, and that cup it's about 50 thou below that, or that hole coming in, the orifice, the passage coming in from the side. On this block, it's a 1/4 inch or better. So when you when you look for the differences, and guess what? You find them. So if your block, the whole point of it is if your block just came back from the machine shop, please check, make sure the cup is in there and that it is not blocking the passage coming in from the oil filter boss, which it starts here and it goes right into the number 5 main cap through this hole right here. So you'll be able to tell if it's missing entirely and you don't catch it and your machine shop thinks you put it in there and you think the machine shop put it in there and nobody checked it. Mark my words, you're going to have a bad month. All right, on the other block where you saw the 2 yellow marks for that hole, when it comes vertically, it comes right to here. This is where you're screwing your fitting for your oil pressure gauge. And the only reason those 2 holes aren't connected, although it's the same passage, is that cup. That cup stops it. So that oil is supposed to go where it's supposed to go, and the block receives pressure. If that cup's gone, big time problem.